learned quite a lot since my arrival here. First of all, nature. People often see it as something static, something that doesn't change, a constant throughout time. This couldn't actually be further from the truth. I actually used to believe this myself. I used to think that the world I grew up in would be the same one my grandchildren will grow up in, but as I've gotten older, I've come to realize that this is probably not going to be the case. In the 17 years of life that I've had, I've noticed two things. Firstly, weather. There are essentially two seasons now, winter and summer. It's either hot or it's cold. Floods or droughts. Floods or droughts. It seems that the weather itself is bipolar, and this makes me feel a bit depressed. It makes me feel old, like the planet I once knew was fading away. I've started to use the phrase, back in my day, unironically. You have no idea how ancient that makes me feel. Back in my day, cartoons were better. Back in my day, there weren't smartphones in everyone's pockets. Back in my day, I didn't have to worry about the planet turning into a big fireball or an eternal winter, things of that nature. I have a little sister about this tall. She turned 5 last week, and I look at her every now and then, and I can't help but feel sorry for her. When I was her age, I would look up at the night sky and see the stars and feel something, a magical sense of wonder as I realized that each and every single star I saw was an actual physical entity, something that existed far away, and that someday humans might actually reach it. It made me feel small, but yet large. So happy of the fact that I could experience this. She won't be able to feel the same thing. Nowadays, I'm happy to see a handful of stars in the dark abyss that is the current night sky. I feel this pretty much every day, every time I look at her. She won't be able to feel the heat slowly rolling in at the end of spring, signaling the arrival of summer and, more importantly, summer vacation. Now that summer heat is independent of season, she won't be able to feel the same glee I felt while looking up at the stars, seeing as now she can barely even see them nowadays. If in 17 years of life I've been able to experience change, if I was able to see and feel the effects of climate change and pollution, what will she feel during her life? We've felt temperatures, the likes of which have never been seen before. Since the 19th century, temperature has risen about 0.9 degrees Celsius. Most of this warming occurred within the past 35 years. The sea levels are rising, endangering thousands of ecosystems, not to mention the populations that can live close by. The tropical storms are becoming more severe due to water temperatures rising. Droughts are longer, more extreme throughout the world. And despite all this, people still deny the plethora of scientific evidence proving that climate change and pollution has an effect on the world, that it is a thing, it is happening, and it is very dangerous. People deny it. Why? Nowadays, we're closer than we've ever been to information. You can just pull up a phone and look at anything in the world. Yet, people still think in such backwards ways. Why did this happen? I've come to the realization that this happens due to misinformation or just outright lies being spread faster than wildfire. People don't really read into the things they're reading. They talk but don't speak, they hear but don't listen. That's the problem. We need to be aware of the ignorance that plagues the earth. Nowadays, I look at the news, I see the news, I hear things, but I have to force myself to listen due to the fact that I've been in this environment for so long. This is not all bad, though. Some people actually care. The EU recently passed a bill that bans single-use plastics, which is a good thing, seeing as 70% of all marine litter is, well, plastic. This does give me some hope that change is coming, but by itself it's not enough. And that's where we, the future generation, young people, come in. We must fight back against the ignorance that plagues this planet. Us humans are both the disease and the cure. We must retaliate against this worldwide crisis and therefore ensure a prosperous and healthy future for our descendants, for our children, our grandchildren, and furthermore. We also need to make sure that we are listened to. People hear what we're saying. Because if we have a voice, we can be heard. If we can be heard, we can make a difference. And if we can make a difference, most important of all, we can still have hope in humanity. Thanks to the efforts of people like Greta Thunberg, we've now known more than ever that we're never too small to make a difference. I mean, either you strike at school, go to an assembly, or vote. We can make a difference. We're just not really aware of it. Consider this a call to arms, an awakening call. I want you to fight with me. I want you to realize that we do have a say in the matter, and that we, young people, can change the world and make our future our own again.